Hello everyone, this is Iriseon, and what you're seeing here is my second base portal where it comes out, and noticeably, Eld's texture pack. It's always been a great one. I've used it before, I just never filmed with it on, but it's been updated for the latest Minecraft Beta 1.201, and it looks great. Sometimes I get a little bit tired of it. Sometimes I feel like the definition isn't there. I mean, it's 16 by 16 textures like all of these. It's not like, you know, the default or Painterly's or Quandary or anyone else is perfect. But Eld is a really nice look to it. It's just sort of a, I don't know how to describe it. Like, the sand looks a little dappled. I mean, I called it sand. You see that? It's stoned. But it's very cool. I mean, it's its own little motif. He tried to flavor it after what was the games he took? Games I never played, Wild Arms and something else. Regardless, if you would play with minecarts at all, the last Minecraft Beta 1.2, you might have noticed that. Well, for me, tracks were placing very strange. Like if I placed one here, it would not connect until I placed the next one down, and then these would connect. So you had to like plan like one ahead, which is very strange. But whatever. So right now, what am I gonna? Ooh, I can't have that touch. I'm building the booster to start my journey. Oh, let's see. So stupid. I'm not building it right either. Ugh, it's gonna do it again. Oh no, okay. So another thing that I've used, which is my very first time using it, is inventory edit. I know, I feel a little dirty. I should have done it normal. But I'm starting to get this feeling about Minecraft. Going on that server, yeah, I was bitching about it, and yeah, I kind of like, there's some unspoken rules about YouTube and just propriety. You know, I shouldn't be naming people out or even like giving that server a bad name because I don't know those people, and frankly, they were not running their full mods and all the rest of it. But I'm just honest like that. So I don't really follow those unspoken rules. I'm not trying to call anyone out. Some of the two dickheads. What I mean, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. But like when I talk about elves, I'm just being honest with you. Ooh, great! You should get a medal. Shut up. But Notch was talking today in Co's. If you ever seen Co's Quest, it's a very high quality YouTube Let's Play of Minecraft, and he does live streams sometimes. And Notch was on there today watching it. And if you look on Reddit, people will be saying about suggestions they might have heard Notch talking about, giving little hints of what he might do next in the game. And when I was seeing that server, I kind of noticed that it was really neat having those extra new like birch trees and stuff. As this game updates, it's going to be more and more difficult the farther I get in this world to really stay, current events. So eventually, oh no, it's dark out. Ruins my plans. Eventually, I'm gonna have to start a new world. So right now, I might as well get the full kick out of this. Eventually it'll be somewhat of a, I don't know, I don't want to call it a statue, but it will be a memory. We'll say it like that. And, I might as well play around with this. Inventory edit, though, is way too tempting. I don't know how much. I don't think I'll ever do this again. I hope I stay true to that. I really, really do, because it is far too tempting. I don't want to put the booster there. I'll put it down. I don't want to. Minecarts are, like I said, they're kind of weird on corners, especially with a singular block. That'll be good. Anyway, it's almost far too tempting to just sit here and be like, oh, I'll just hack in whatever I want. I just got free minecart tracks. Like, whoa. And yes, Eld, they look pretty good. I wasn't dissing you, man. I was just saying, keeping it real, yo. But anyway, so this is an uphill booster. If you saw my, if you saw my minecart in the Nether video, you'll know what that is. If you've seen other people's videos, you know what it is. Let's try it out. See how fast this thing takes me up to the top. Boom! That'll be a whole hunk of chunk of power right there. Oof. That should send me a really long ways. And even though I have inventory edit on, I'm definitely not invincible. I'm a little scared. Anyway, a few things. The rumor that Notch said on that Coast Quest livestream was he was thinking about adding villages, where the creatures would have their, well, I don't know what type of villagers they would be. I say creatures because pigmen are in the game, just not completely implemented. Like, there exists in the texture files. Oh, man, a normal, look at you, all elded out. But it exists a normal pigman, not just that tortured-looking, green, ugly pigman. Ooh, another thing I should notice. Oh, let's go check it out. Elds has found out that I guess mobs are not restricted by 16 by 16 textures. So let's say I want a really fancy texture, really high quality. It's gonna be loud for a minute. Like 32 by 32, which isn't crazy, it's just one step up. But people go 64, 64, and I think it goes all the way to 128, 128. Is pretty much the highest people have found it feasible. But even though it's a 16 by 16 texture pack, you don't need to do any special tweaking to get higher quality mobs in the game. So apparently his ghast has a higher quality texture than normal. Now it looks like his normal ghast, which is pretty cool. It's a really I like the effect it has. Like, it has 3 eyes and weird like gills or something. It looks like a huge squid. I'm not gonna be able to get close to these things. These things are enormous. They really are. But hey, that looks pretty cool with this. Yeah, that's not bad. Want to compare it to Painterly? Nah, I don't want to log out. Come here, buddy. Let's fight. Yes. Come on, get close to me. Show me what you're made of. I'll fight in here, so you don't destroy anything. Come on, buddy. Whoa, what are you doing? Look at how clean cut Eld's pigs are. No blood or gore. Or, well, you know, Notch didn't want gore in the game, so they're just kind of like moldy. Which is even more disturbing than blood. Just straight up blood, man. Everything bleeds. Not everything molds away. Get back here. Come on. You want some? Come on, man. Hit me. Wait, you're always gonna shoot over my head? Come on. Yeah. Well, trust me, he's higher quality than normal, although you can't really tell. Alright, enough of this nonsense. You're terrible. You can't play catch. Oh, no, don't hit the pig. Alright, I'm tired of you. Oh, now you can aim? You're a jerk. Look what you did to my... No! He's wrecking it. Alright. Time to go before this gets out of hand. Wait, I think you guys can... Next time I take the nether track, which is already messed up, by the way, I hit a pig, excuse me, I hit a pig guy and had to steal one of the boosters so that there's nothing waiting for me, or screw you guys and go now. I'll fix you all later. But anyway, you heard me babble for way too long about such a simple concept. Trust me, he only did the gas. You want to see how people like it. You know, if you like higher quality mob textures, but come on, you know, they're so far away and they're so huge, it's hard to tell. It looks clean, I mean, and if you see a side-by-side comparison of the normal Eld's texture pack, which doesn't exist anymore because this one's all updated with the new texture blocks, lapis lazuli, or whatever, however you pronounce it, and all the other good stuff. What are you doing still alive, man? Skeleton? Alright, so this is gonna go like this. So this is gonna be a big, long, sideways track. And I'm hoping I never regret putting grass here. Or dirt. I'm really hoping that animals, like, ignore their spawn behavior if there's mine track in the way. Oh, get the hell out of here. Minecart track in the way. You got some knife. It almost looks like he has little hands, doesn't he? On this one? Well, you did it now. You're dead. Alright. This is going to be a long time. Right, so I am going to fill this whole track up, and pretty soon I'm going to get to an area where I need some help with. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Main problem is, or maybe I'll just keep rambling, who knows. Main problem is trying to keep animals off this thing, man, so I gotta pick a good direction. Alright, yeah, I will be back. And here we are, the first junction. Now, that is from the spawner. Well, you know, when the portal comes out, there's a spawner behind it, who cares? And that goes all the way up straight to the second base, to the waterfall base. Now, I have to decide. I don't really like that. It's aesthetically, it's ugly, right? So I'd like to continue over the land. So I'd either come up here and I'd have to go down a hill and go up, or I'd go straight into the earth and cover this with glass, or I would continue this water motif. Come on, man. And go as far as I can go this way. Right, so I'd get about here, and then I'd have to figure, well, that's it up there. You can maybe see the glass sticking out. Right, so I want to get to the top of there somehow. So I'd have to go either up and up like that. I guess I could follow that. But the danger always is, if I'm on ground proper like here and I got stuff in the way, things are just going to jump around it, you know. But really, I mean, for all intents and purposes, right now I am playing an architecture game with bad guys. So it is all about looks too. And sounds. Have you seen what these guys are doing with these redstone musical note things? That is great. That is great. I am not a redstone wizard at all. I'm actually pretty dumb when it comes to logic and math and all the rest of it. So, yeah. It'll take me longer than the dumbest person to figure out how to get some circuitry working. But regardless, I really want to keep this looking nice. Man, I don't want to go up like that. But this is clearly the easiest way to go. Just go like this, and then do the straight shot. Because that also gives me, from that second base, I can do a booster there and shoot down there. Whoa, I turned all the way around. You know, this would give me a nice starter and go all the way down there. Got to do the it's not complete without the Anyway, there was another thing I wanted to say too, but it escapes me, so I mentioned it. Keeping it real, yo. Keeping it real. Alright, well, let me know. What'd you like to see? Of course, I'm impatient. I might just start working now. You can probably count on it. It's been Iriseon, and I need some help. Serious help. Help me, please. Later. And I feel like I should do this before I go. As a quick addendum, I feel like I should show you. Come on, buddy. You're just monitoring Windows Desktop. Inventory edit. You just download it, find it from the Minecraft forums, and here you would just open it up. And I would load Open World 1. That's my world. You can see all these minecart tracks in there. Now, I know there's a way, you know, with certain negative values and stuff that you can have like an infinite block of whatever you want to put in here. I'm already cheating right now, which I normally don't do. So I don't want to even go even further. Plus, I'm using MC Region and Optiminer with their mods. I don't know if this is even smart to add this stuff. I don't know how that all interacts, right? But here, I just grabbed a rail, placed it in, and count. I'm just going to do 64, which is the maximum count. And there you go. Just showing some damage values for these tools. I know you can make stuff negative value, which makes them like they'll never break because they can't go. You know what I mean? They're infinite. I don't want to do all that stuff. I just put the normal stuff in. I did also add a minecart like this. There you go. Drag and drop. It's nice and simple. When you're all done, press save world 1 or whatever world you're saved to. Very easy. You're just going to find the link. Google it, Minecraft forums, inventory edit, go to Minepedia. You can go to WWF Minecraft, there's a link to this page, blah, blah, blah. There's all sorts of places. Inventory edit. It's constantly updated. Look for the latest link. I think it's on the front page there. So if this is something you want to do, you know what I mean? I have never done this before, but now I'm trying it for this system. What I was gonna say before that I forgot about was that I'm starting to think of this as this world is soon gonna go. Eventually, when the full version of Minecraft is out, there's gonna be so many new features. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to create a whole new world, and you might too. So for now, have fun with your levels and think of it as a shrine. You're building, you're making to. It's just fun to do, but eventually you might have to leave this place to see the full things that the game offers. But who knows? Nosh could work as wizardry or some coding technique, and we could have some random trees replaced with birch trees, and you get more lapis lazuli. I don't know how to pronounce it. Excuse me. The new rare mineral will appear in your underground. I'm not sure how all that works, but I do know eventually this will be a new world. So I don't feel too bad about cheating right now, but I'm not going to do it too much in the future. It just ruins. It'll wreck you. All right. Goodbye for reals.